last generation of our existence, defined in many ways by the explosion of a particular subcategory of comics known as manga and their animated form, anime. Why is this relevant to our conversation here at V3? Well, as I was actually talking with our panelists earlier, the interesting thing about this particular generation of individuals, people say under the age of 25, which probably includes many of you, is that this is truly the first global generation. This is a generation of individuals who have grown up with this idea that physical boundaries, like geography, really don't exist, that there's an ability through digital media to connect with individuals and cultures around the world fluidly, freely, and by that way, to access content, ideas, media from those other places. And we've seen that explode in particular in the space of digital animation and comics in the form of anime and manga. Anime and manga, in many ways, were the first forces to drive a lot of the kind of interculturalism that existed in online media. If you actually go today on the internet and search for anime or manga, you'll see many, many sites dedicated to not just fandom around Japanese animation and Japanese comics, but actually sites that have been created by fans themselves in a sort of gray market fashion to provide access to that content to people who may be linguistically challenged in their original languages. So, in a way, you could say that anime and manga is one of the drivers of innovation in the internet. It's one of the places where culture hacking has really kind of taken place via technological platforms. Scanning groups, fan scanlation groups, who have essentially taken this stuff, translated it, and then made it available in English and placed it online, have popped up as sort of decentralized collectives that essentially ferry stuff over from Japan. If it's not available in the United States, translate it, rework it, clean it up, and then present it in digital form in ways that are not available in really any other platform for reasons of licensing or simple business model. And again, this has been a huge driver for the expansion of a lot of different digital media categories. But for that, I'll actually ask our first panelist to talk a little bit more about how that actually turned into a real and legitimate business model for his company. Anyway.